So shut up and rock. Why can't you just shut up and rock? You really ought to just shut up and rock.
In those days, we didn't have a lot of money. We couldn't put on a giant stage show like we did with $1 Billion Babies and School's Out and Welcome to My Nightmare. That happens after you have a couple of hits and you start making a lot of money. Back in those days, you have to remember, we were just making enough money playing gigs with all the local bands there just to eat and to keep our house. Nobody was getting rich. That didn't happen till, you know, after the 18 came out and School's Out. Then we started making money. So the thing I miss about it was the fact that you would play in this rock dungeon called, you know, the East Town Theater or the Grandy, and it was very much like the way the Beatles played at the Cavern, you know, and the Rolling Stones played at the Crawdaddy Club, and it was held, you know, it held 1,000 people or so, but every night it would be like Alice Cooper, the Stooges, the MC5, and the Who, and that's pretty cool rock and roll, and it's hot and sweaty and loud and very, very not produced. So I would find things on backstage, you know, like a bucket or a mop or whatever it was, and that would be my prop for the night. You know, and I would turn the mop into a girl with long hair. I would turn the mop into something I could ride on. I would turn it into a weapon. I would turn it into everything. And, you know, and that was more fun, I think, in some ways, because you had to really use your imagination and improvising, than a big production where you knew where everything was going to happen. You know, a really rehearsed show. I still love doing the big rehearsed show because it's still one of those things where I leave myself a lot of room to improvise. I don't have everything set, but the big props, you know, the guillotine and all that has to all be rehearsed. Well, back in those days, we had nothing rehearsed except the music. Everything else was just improvised.